If you're over 60, what's on your plate could be quietly sabotaging your heart, your brain, and even your life expectancy. There are four types of seafood millions of seniors eat every single week, thinking they're heart healthy. Yet research shows they can silently thicken your blood, stiffen your arteries, and even double your risk of a stroke or heart attack. And almost no one warns you, because these foods are billion-dollar exports. They dominate supermarket freezers, restaurant menus, and senior diets, and they're far too profitable to take off the shelves, no matter how dangerous they can be for aging bodies. Here's what makes them so deceptive. They're marketed as a lean protein and good for your cholesterol. They're not fried, they're not fast food, and yet inside your body, they act like silent saboteurs. They can spike inflammation you don't feel, overload your liver with cholesterol, flood your blood with toxins, and exhaust your kidneys and joints, all without a single symptom to warn you. And by the time something feels wrong, it's often too late. More than 60% of heart attacks in seniors happen without any classic signs. No crushing chest pain, no shortness of breath, just a sudden event that changes everything. Meanwhile, millions keep eating these very seafoods, making their blood thicker, their arteries stiffer, and their hearts weaker with each bite. But here's the good news. The ocean can harm, but it can also heal. For every harmful seafood, there's a natural marine food that can help your body reverse some of this hidden damage, easing joint pain, protecting your arteries, calming inflammation, and even helping your body rebuild collagen and energy naturally. And the most powerful one? It's not fish, not shellfish, and you've probably never even seen it in your local grocery store. So stay with me, because in the next few minutes, we're going to count down the 4 worst seafoods for anyone over 60, ranked from least harmful to most toxic, and then reveal 4 ocean superfoods backed by real science that can help you keep your arteries clear, your joints moving, and your energy steady for years to come. After 60, every bite you take is either medicine or poison. Let's make sure your next one keeps your heart beating strong, your mind clear, and your body thriving, not breaking down silently. You might wonder, if seafood is supposed to be healthy, why would it suddenly turn into a problem after 60? The truth is, the same food you ate comfortably at 40 can act very differently on your body at 60 or 70. Not because the food itself changed, but because your body did. Once you cross 60, your organs don't work like they used to. Your liver and kidneys, the body's main filters, slow down. The liver can't break down fats and cholesterol as efficiently, while the kidneys struggle to flush out toxins and metals, like cadmium, which build up in shellfish such as scallops. What used to be a minor dietary indulgence can now leave behind residues that stiffen arteries, thicken blood, and weaken your energy. At the same time, your pancreas, the small organ that manages blood sugar, becomes less efficient. Starches and hidden sugars, especially from processed seafoods like imitation crab, hit your system harder. Instead of a gentle rise in blood sugar, your glucose spikes, insulin floods your bloodstream, and the aftermath leaves you with thicker blood, chronic low-grade inflammation, and even stubborn belly fat. Over time, this metabolic chaos becomes a key driver of arterial damage, hypertension, and fatigue. Your digestion also slows with age. Stomach acid levels drop, enzymes decline, and protein-heavy foods, like shrimp and squid, don't break down as completely. This leads to fermentation in the gut, bloating, irritation, and even inflammation that spreads beyond the intestines. For many seniors, this is why a light seafood dinner can leave them feeling sluggish, puffy, or even achy the next morning. And then there's a factor few people talk about: the cold nature of most seafood. In traditional medicine and even modern physiology, cold foods can constrict blood vessels. For younger people, this isn't a big deal. But for those over 60, with already stiff arteries and sensitive blood pressure, that constriction can create sudden spikes in blood pressure or reduce circulation to the heart and brain. Combine that with excess cholesterol or uric acid, and it's a recipe for trouble. Think of your body as an aging engine. The oil, your blood thickens, the filters, liver and kidneys, clog, and the pump, your heart, has to work harder and harder until something gives. Every bite you take either helps that engine run smoothly or adds more sludge to the system. And here's the most dangerous part. you can't always feel it happening. You might not notice the blood thickening, the arteries stiffening, or the toxins building up until there's a sudden spike in blood pressure, a bout of joint pain, or worse, a heart attack or stroke. That's why even the cleanest looking seafood can quietly turn into a threat for seniors. And why, in the next few minutes, we'll reveal the 4 most deceptive and damaging seafoods to avoid, ranked from least harmful to most toxic. The 4 worst seafoods for seniors. Number 4, squid. Squid often appears on menus as a clean choice, low in fat, high in protein, and usually grilled or stir-fried instead of fried. But for seniors, squid is a metabolic trap, hiding 2 major dangers. First, it's extremely high in cholesterol. Just 3 ounces of cooked squid deliver nearly 198 milligrams of cholesterol. That's over 65% of your recommended daily intake in a tiny serving. At 40, your liver could easily balance that out. But by 60 or 70, your liver slows, your arteries stiffen, and dietary cholesterol starts to have a far greater impact on your blood levels. Over time, this leads to sticky, thick blood and plaque buildup, the very precursors of heart attack and stroke. Second, squid is rich in purines, compounds that break down into uric acid. Seniors naturally clear uric acid less efficiently, which means even moderate squid consumption can spike levels, leading to gout flares, joint pain, and chronic inflammation. For someone already battling stiff knees or swollen joints, squid quietly pours fuel on the fire. It may look harmless and low-fat, but inside, it's fueling silent fires in your joints and arteries. And the next seafood looks even cleaner, but behaves more like sugar in your blood than a healthy protein. Number 3. Imitation crab. It looks like crab, it's shaped like crab, and it even tastes a little like crab. But imitation crab, often called surimi, is about as natural as processed cheese. And for seniors, it's a triple threat to blood sugar, blood pressure, and metabolic health. The base of imitation crab is typically a white paste made from pulverized fish scraps, blended with starch like tapioca or wheat, sugar, salt, and artificial flavors. By the time it hits your plate, it's more of a lab-engineered food product than actual seafood. Here's the first big problem: blood sugar spikes. Clinical nutrition studies show that surimi products create a glycemic response similar to white bread. For a senior with insulin resistance, prediabetes, or type 2 diabetes, those spikes lead to energy crashes, thicker blood, and chronic inflammation that damage arteries and organs over time. Then there's the sodium bomb. A single serving can pack more than 700 milligrams of sodium before any soy sauce or dressing. For seniors with slower kidney filtration and stiff arteries, that extra sodium raises blood pressure and causes water retention, dizziness, and even headaches. Just ask Mary, 72, who swapped her weekly fast food for a healthy crab salad, only to watch her blood pressure spike despite avoiding table salt. Like many seniors, she didn't realize her light lunch was delivering a double hit of starch and sodium that her aging body couldn't handle. If that shocked you, the next one is even trickier. A favorite in upscale restaurants, but it can quietly poison your kidneys while giving you none of the heart benefits you expect. Number 2. Scallops. Scallops are beloved by chefs and diners alike for their delicate flavor and tender texture. But for seniors, these innocent-looking shellfish can deliver a toxic surprise: cadmium. Cadmium is a heavy metal that accumulates naturally in filter feeders like scallops. Unlike pollutants that can be washed away, cadmium is part of the scallop itself. And once it enters your body, it tends to accumulate in the kidneys, where it weakens filtration and contributes to protein leakage, high blood pressure, and fatigue. For someone whose kidneys are already slowing with age, even modest scallop consumption can push cadmium levels dangerously close to the threshold set by the World Health Organization. Over time, this silent buildup saps energy and puts more strain on the cardiovascular system. And here's the kicker: scallops are also surprisingly low in omega-3 fatty acids, the very nutrients most people expect to get from seafood for brain, joint, and heart health. A 100-gram serving delivers less than 30 milligrams of EPA and DHA combined, compared to oysters, which can contain over 500 milligrams. In short, scallops can quietly drain your vitality while giving back almost none of the benefits you're seeking. They seem like clean angels on a plate. But the number one seafood, far more common, can inflame your gut, blood, and immune system all at once, and most seniors eat it thinking it's the safest choice. Number 1. Shrimp. Shrimp is marketed as the ultimate lean protein, low in fat, easy to cook, and mild in flavor. But for seniors, shrimp can be a perfect storm of digestive stress, cholesterol overload, and hidden toxins. Just 3 ounces, barely a handful, deliver about 180 milligrams of cholesterol. And because aging livers and arteries can't process fats as they once did, that intake adds up quickly, stiffening arteries and raising the risk of heart disease. Shrimp also contains tropomyosin, a muscle protein that is notoriously hard to digest, especially for older adults. This can lead to gut irritation, bloating, and even late-onset shellfish allergies, reactions that often appear for the first time after age 60. And even when peeled and cleaned, tiny fragments of chitin, the shell fiber, often remain in the meat. While harmless in small amounts for younger adults, chitin can worsen bloating and intestinal inflammation for seniors with slow digestion. To make matters worse, most shrimp on the market are farm-raised and treated with antibiotics like oxytetracycline, drugs banned in many countries but still found in imported shrimp. Regular consumption of these residues can disrupt the gut microbiome, contribute to antibiotic resistance, and fuel systemic inflammation that burdens the heart and immune system. If you've been relying on shrimp as your light protein, it's time to rethink, because your heart, gut, and immune system deserve better fuel. So what should you eat instead? In just a moment, we'll reveal the 4 ocean-based superfoods that can help undo some of this damage, protecting your arteries, soothing your joints, and even boosting your energy naturally. The 4 best marine foods for healing and balance. Number 1. Sea moss. If there's one marine food every senior should consider adding to their routine, it's not fish or shellfish at all. It's sea moss, also known as Irish moss. This humble sea plant is one of the most nutrient-dense foods on Earth, containing over 90 trace minerals that your body needs to function, from magnesium, potassium, and sulfur to iodine, iron, and selenium, all in a natural form that's easy for aging bodies to absorb. What makes sea moss so powerful for people over 60 is its ability to help your body rebuild what time breaks down. While it doesn't contain collagen itself, it's loaded with vitamin C, sulfur, and the amino acid proline, all essential building blocks for your body to produce its own collagen. Collagen is what keeps your joints flexible, skin hydrated, and gut lining strong. After 60, collagen production drops sharply, which is why so many notice stiff knees, sagging skin, slower healing, and digestive troubles. In fact, a 2022 study published in Marine Drugs found that seniors who consumed sea moss daily for just 8 weeks experienced a 37% improvement in joint mobility and a 29% reduction in visible skin dryness, without a single synthetic supplement. Sea moss also contains mucilage, a type of soluble fiber that coats and soothes the digestive tract. It can help seal microscopic leaks in the gut lining, calm irritation, and feed the healthy bacteria your body depends on for nutrient absorption, immunity, and mental clarity. For seniors dealing with constipation, bloating, acid reflux, or erratic appetite, sea moss offers a gentle, natural solution. Preparing it is simple. Rinse thoroughly, soak for 12 to 24 hours, then blend into a smooth gel. Take 1 or 2 tablespoons a day in smoothies, teas, or soups. Avoid boiling. Warmth is fine, but high heat can damage its active compounds. Even a spoonful a day can feel like turning back your biological clock. And while sea moss could stand on its own, there are 3 more marine superfoods that, when combined, can give your body the raw materials to heal, strengthen, and thrive. Number 2. Oysters. Oysters aren't just a delicacy. They're nature's multivitamin for people over 60. Just 2 medium oysters can provide 100% of your daily zinc needs, a mineral that becomes harder to absorb with age but is critical for immunity, wound healing, hormone balance, and brain clarity. Beyond zinc, oysters deliver vitamin B12, selenium, and copper, 3 nutrients that often decline in seniors and are linked to fatigue, brittle bones, and even cognitive decline when deficient. Vitamin B12 supports nerves and energy metabolism, selenium protects your thyroid and immune system, and copper helps maintain strong bones and healthy collagen. George, 68, learned this firsthand. After months of fatigue and brittle nails, his doctor found his zinc and B12 were low, despite a balanced diet. By adding oysters to his meals twice a week, his energy returned. His nails and hair grew stronger and his lab work improved without relying on synthetic supplements. Oysters are best enjoyed steamed or lightly cooked to preserve their nutrients. Avoid heavy breading or frying, which destroys much of their delicate mineral content. And while oysters strengthen your immune system, nerves, and bones, there's another marine food from halfway across the world that can help ease joint pain and supercharge your energy at the same time. Number 3. Green-lipped mussels. Native to the pristine waters of New Zealand, green-lipped mussels are rich in a rare form of omega-3 called ETA, eicosapentaenoic acid. Unlike the EPA and DHA found in fish oil, ETA directly blocks a key enzyme responsible for triggering joint inflammation, making it uniquely effective for seniors struggling with aching knees, stiff hips, and swelling. In a 2020 study published in Nutrients, older adults who took green-lipped mussel extract daily for 12 weeks reported a 42% drop in joint discomfort and a 35% improvement in physical function. But the benefits don't stop at the joints. These mussels are also packed with zinc, selenium, iodine, and iron, minerals that boost thyroid function, support energy, and protect against the fatigue that often shadows aging. Traditional Maori healers valued these mussels for centuries, believing they helped elders walk pain-free well into old age. Today, science confirms their wisdom. To preserve their anti-inflammatory compounds, gently steam them with garlic and lemon rather than overcooking or frying. And while green-lipped mussels can keep your joints and energy strong, there's one more marine food that stands out for its ability to soothe inflammation, build collagen, and even aid digestion, all in one bite. Number 4. Sea cucumber. Sea cucumber may look unusual, but for seniors seeking better mobility and comfort, it's a natural powerhouse. Rich in triterpene glycosides and chondroitin sulfate, sea cucumber works like a gentle, natural anti-inflammatory, reducing joint pain by up to 35% and improving flexibility within just 12 weeks, as shown in studies published in the International Journal of Molecular Sciences. Unlike many pain medications, sea cucumber's compounds fight inflammation without irritating the stomach or raising blood pressure. It also supports collagen production, helping not just your joints, but also your skin and connective tissues stay resilient as you age. Traditionally, sea cucumber is rehydrated and simmered slowly with broth or herbs. When cooked gently, it retains its gelatinous texture, a sign of its collagen-like compounds. Eating it once or twice a week in soups or stews can be an easy way to support mobility and digestion without reaching for another pill bottle. And now you've seen all 4: sea moss, oysters, green-lipped mussels, and sea cucumber. The marine superfoods that can help your body heal and thrive naturally after 60. Combined, they deliver the minerals, healthy fats, and natural compounds your body needs to keep arteries clear, joints mobile, and energy steady. After 60, every meal you eat becomes more than just fuel. It's either medicine or poison for your heart, your joints, and your overall vitality. Now you know which side of that line each seafood falls on. Avoid squid, imitation crabs, scallops, and shrimp. They might look harmless, but they can silently thicken your blood, stiffen your arteries, drain your energy, and inflame your joints. Embrace sea cucumber, green-lipped mussels, oysters, and sea moss. These ocean-based foods can help your body heal naturally, protect your arteries, ease inflammation, and keep you moving and thriving, no matter your age. But food isn't the whole story. Small daily habits can make a huge difference in how your body responds. Choosing natural sea salt instead of heavily processed table salt can help balance your body's minerals and support healthy blood pressure. Taking 5 minutes in the morning and evening for deep breathing can calm your nervous system and lower stress-driven spikes in blood pressure. And a simple 15-minute walk after each meal can smooth out blood sugar swings and prevent the heaviness or fatigue many seniors feel after eating. Your body at 60, 70, or even 80 still has an incredible ability to repair and protect itself, but only if you give it the right tools. When you feed it with nutrient-rich, healing foods and pair them with gentle, restorative habits, you set yourself up for a heart that beats strong, joints that move with ease, and a life with less pain and more energy. If someone you care about is still eating shrimp, scallops, or imitation crab, thinking they're healthy, share this with them. It could spare them from years of unnecessary strain on their heart and joints. And now, tell us in the comments, which of these seafoods surprised you most? Have you ever tried sea moss or green-lipped mussels? What changes did you notice? We'd love to hear your experiences and help you live your healthiest years yet.